Hi everyone, it's Monday. I'm back in the garden because it's sunny again and we're at the start of a new week. What I thought I'd do with the skating specific exercises is do a series on Mohawks, looking at the different Mohawks that there are and then continuing into a series on Choctaws, which are similar type steps. I'm going to focus on things like foot placement and getting people to understand the shape that we're trying to make and what part of the blade, if we had our blades on, they would be stepping down on. A lot of it comes from turnout, which we've done quite a lot on over the last few weeks anyway, so the videos are all there if you want to go back and check. Today I'm going to start with the most simple of them, the forward inside open Mohawk, and this is the first Mohawk that you'll learn on the ice. Okay, now by definition, any Mohawk is a step either from forwards to backwards or backwards to forwards, so it will change direction, from one foot to the opposite foot, from one edge to the same backwards edge on the opposite foot. So a right forward inside to a left back inside being an example of a forward inside open Mohawk. Forward inside Mohawk, actually. The open part comes to do with where we place our feet. And I've touched on this briefly in previous videos. So we'll come and stand up and make sure you can see me. Okay, I have my trainers on because what we're doing next. So, when we are talking an open step, what that means is the foot comes ahead of the body, ahead of the other foot, rather. So, we're on, say, our right foot, and the left foot comes in ahead of the right foot. So the left foot opens ahead. And as we bend our knees, there's an opening created, and that opening remains as we change to the turns line. That's way back in the first ever video. Okay, so we step in, we're in a beautiful skating position at second line, very early video. We rise up in the legs as we come in, so we go from a bend, rise, feet are very securely turned out, and we bring the foot in front. Rest it there, bend into like a plie, and there's lots of videos on plies. Foot goes ahead, we're in an open position. So I like to think of it as an opening window. Okay, so we've got our window frame, the windows are opening outwards. As we bend, that window remains open and we change feet. Okay? If we were to place the foot behind, the gap would close, and we'll come to that a different day. So, we will come to that. But, open Mohawks, forward inside. Now, if you were on the ice, I'm going to use my mat as an example here. It takes a semicircular shape, and the turn, the point we change feet on a Mohawk, would happen at the top of a curve. So if I imagine the curve going around over the top of my mat slightly, so walking that way, my Mohawk would be placed right at the top. So I would step in, push in, come to the top, open out, hips as much as I can, bring it in front because it's an open Mohawk, plie, bend, body up strong. Remember, ribs in, hips under, normal posture, and then I would come out and follow the curve along. Okay, so apex of the curve. The key thing here is at the point we do our Mohawk, so if I did it across the mat, I'm actually in as turned out as position as I can. So if you look, see my feet, they're at almost like a ballet, between a ballet third and a ballet fifth. We're going for like ballet fifth turnout, but more of like the placement heel to instep of a third. Okay, and it is with an open Mohawk, aiming heel to instep. So we don't want this heel to heel. We're not doing like a duck walk. Okay, it's heel to instep, open knees, pull out, and strong. And we get that rotation in the hip. There. Arms stay over the feet, so they follow the natural line. Up. Shoulder over hip, body up, squeezing, up and in, foot in front for the open position, bend, and out. And if you keep thinking of rotating in those hips, okay, to allow yourself actually as little work as possible when it comes to the change. You shouldn't have to turn, you shouldn't have to twist. If your hips are turned out enough, it's just a change of feet. And I'll do it on the other foot there for you. So left to right, step in, centre of my curve, in front, plie, back. To adjust that, so I'm going to turn out. Now we're thinking inside edges, so we're leaning towards our instep slightly to make this work. But really off ice is just focusing on that foot placement in front, heel to instep, and the plie, and keeping the posture. Let's do the left to right. One more time. Sorry, right, left to right. So I get push in, same arm's fit, to the top of my curve, in front, full, as much rotation in the hips as we can to turn out, shoulders over hips, bend, get the plie, there's my side view, foot in front, and then follow along that line. And that is your step 3 of your forwards inside open Mohawk. And remember, turnout is everything, placement of the foot, heel to instep, in front, and that's that. Bye bye everyone, well done.